So the best news for Gervonta Davis and his rivals, from Lamont Roach to Shakur, etc., came out. Tank is free. That's right. News came out that Gervonta Davis' domestic violence case has been dropped by the judge in Florida, which is the best news for Tank. The last thing Gervonta wanted is to go to prison the way Floyd Mayweather did for 2 months. Now, the lesson Tank needs to learn from this, if you know Tank, he needs to know that this is not worth it, man. This is actually the second time this has taken place with the same person, Tank baby mother. The first time she accused him of similar things and ended up dropping her accusations. And that's exactly what she did this time around. Look, you fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If Tank already went 2 times to jail due to the same person the first time, his baby mother made similar accusations to what she did the second time around, just to take it all back to say that Tank did it. What Tank needs to do is avoid her at all costs. Don't get near her. Don't contact her. Don't talk to her. Yeah, they got a baby together, but he can figure it out. He needs a middleman, someone that's going to have his back, so he don't have to get himself in all sorts of trouble just like he did now. I mean, this got to stop. If a middleman won't work, then get a middle woman. Make it work. I mean, there's no secret. Leading up to Gervonta versus Lamont Roach fight, Lamont even stated that Gervonta is not focused. He's distracted. And who would have had thought Gervonta distractions is his baby mother? Listen, if your significant other is not going to help you go to the next step, then you leave them behind. Clearly, they don't deserve you even a bit. You need to know your worth, King. And that's just what it is. That's what Tank needs to know. Forget about knowing. That's what he needs to apply to his day-to-day life. That being said, the person with the biggest smile on his face is Lamont Roach. You best believe he out here smirking. Because even though Lamont Roach said if he can't get the Tank rematch, then he wants to fight Shakur or this guy and that guy, truth be told, Lamont Roach haven't been moving like that. Instead, he's been doing the contrary, just waiting for Tank. Lamont Roach has only been focused on the Tank rematch. I mean, otherwise, Shakur is right there. Shakur don't have anybody to fight. Shakur even made it clear on multiple occasions if Lamont Roach can't get the Tank rematch anytime soon, he's available to rumble. However, the more Tank keeps pushing the rematch back with Lamont Roach, the more Lamont Roach is waiting. He's not moving. I mean, there's plenty of fighters that called out Lamont Roach, but he's not interested. I mean, Lamont Roach did say he was interested to fight Devin versus Brian Norman winner, but let's be real, that's too much of a weight jump. Lamont Roach even said he's willing to fight Gary Russell's brother at 140, but not Gary at 135. And my question is really, why skip Shakur? That's a very significant fight. That's a bigger fight than Gary Russell or his brother. The only fight that's equally significant to that is if Lamont Roach moves up to fight Devin Haney at 147, which that sounds crazy. Therefore, I believe Lamont Roach is going to make Shakur Stevenson his last option. That's for sure. But you can't say the same for Shakur. I'm pretty sure when Shakur heard the news that Gervonta case was dropped against him, he was happy as hell, since that's the main guy Shakur has been calling out. But Shakur did let it be known if he can't get the Tank fight and Roach can't get the Tank fight, then he would love to fight Roach. Let's see how long Lamont Roach is willing to wait for the Tank rematch, as it was supposed to take place back in May or June, and we already in August. So, how much time can Roach spare to wait on Tank? Next year, 2026, or 2027? Will he wait that long? Or is he going to fight Shakur and the others? Tank, on the other hand, he let it be known that he's not retired. He's going to continue on fighting. With that in mind, for the past 2 years, Tank has only fought once a year. So you let that sink in. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.